Going through a divorce is going to be one of the toughest and most challenging times of your life. And choosing a divorce attorney is crucial to your case. You need to make sure that you are comfortable with the attorney that you choose, that this attorney understands what your expectations are and understands what your goals are, because this process is not a short process. They are going to be living side by side with you for at least the next year of your life. Have you communicated your expectations to your divorce attorney? Have you told them what your goals are in this divorce? Let me give you some examples of the conversations that we have with our clients. Our clients come in during the consultation and let us know, I do not want to fight through this divorce. These are the assets that I want. This is the time sharing plan that I want with my child. And these are the things that I expect to receive. If you are going into your consultation or to your hiring of this attorney and letting them know these are the things I want and these are the things that I'm hoping you can fight for, that is a perfect way of communicating your expectations. Some of the things that we see are clients coming in and saying, I want a collaborative divorce. I want to work things out. I want to mediate everything from start to finish. Some clients come in and say, I want to litigate this tooth and nail. I don't care how much it costs. I want to be able to get everything that I want, or at least fight for it. And some clients come in and say, let's try to work out a settlement agreement from day one. Let's not try to go to court. Let's try to see what we can do together with their attorney and our attorney and make sure that we get everything communicated from the get-go, because if we can come to an agreement, this is going to be much less time and much less money. When asking our clients how they find us, they usually tell us that they did online research, that they asked family and friends or coworkers, and they actually looked everything up to make sure that we were the right fit for them. And that's exactly what you should be doing. You should be doing your research, checking reviews, checking the local attorneys in your area to make sure that you are comfortable with the person that you are choosing, that they have the expertise and knowledge in the area of law that you're looking for, aka divorce, and making sure that they understand the process, that they understand who the judges are, that they understand what you expect, and that they're going to do the right job for you. These are the type of questions that you should be asking during a consultation with a divorce attorney. You should be asking, how many years have you been doing this? What's your knowledge on divorce law in Florida? How many people are going to be working on my case? Is it just going to be you, or is it going to be a team of people working on my case? How many paralegals do you have? How many legal assistants do you have? Who's going to be explaining the process to me? What type of documents am I going to be signing? What type of documents should I be providing to the office? What can I do to make this as quick as possible? Because you don't want to drag this out. The longer that you take with this divorce, the more expensive it can be. You're also going to ask them, how long is the process in a divorce, and how much is this divorce going to cost me? At this point in the process, this is when you start to make a decision as to who the right attorney is for you. You've already done your research, you've already had a consultation, and you've already asked all of the necessary questions to be able to determine, is this the right office for me? We've talked about the type of questions, we've talked about the research. You need to feel comfortable with the steps that you're about to take, and you need to feel 100% sure that this attorney is going to be on your side. Some of the issues that come up during a consultation are the cultural or religious aspects of a divorce. And at our office, we have people from multiple cultures and multiple religions that are non-judgmental and can understand these implications during a divorce. So when you have questions regarding these things, don't be shy. Ask these questions during the consultation, because you want somebody that's going to understand your family dynamics, understand what culture you come from, understand the language that you speak, because sometimes you can express yourself differently in your native tongue. So these are all things that you should not be shy about, that you should feel comfortable with the attorney that you choose, because they're going to have to walk you through the process for at least the next 6, 12, 18 months, depending on how complicated your divorce is. So don't feel like you have to hold back in any question that you have during this process. One of the most important questions that we get during the divorce process is, am I going to be able to keep the house? Am I going to be able to keep the bank accounts? Am I going to be able to keep everything that I've saved up for all of these years? And the answer is not that simple, but depending on the attorney that you choose, they will be able to outline what Florida law says regarding that asset. So if your goal, and you've stated this from the very beginning, is to keep the marital home, you need to tell your attorney that from day one, because if they know this, they're going to fight tooth and nail, if they're the right attorney, to make sure that you're able to keep that asset. And if those assets are super important to you, these are negotiation tactics that your attorney can rely on during the process and be able to negotiate for you to keep. So we've reached the finale. You're trying to determine how to choose the right divorce attorney for you. We've talked about multiple factors that you should consider. You've done your research online. You've talked to family and friends. You've looked at reviews. You've talked to the attorney during the consultation. Let them know about your goals and expectations in this case. You've told them what you expect, and you've told them how you feel about the entire process, and you want to make sure that they understand the cultural or religious aspects of your divorce. These are just some of the things that we discussed during a consultation, but these are some of the most important aspects of a divorce. So when choosing the right attorney, remember to mention all of these things, and remember to pick the person that you feel most comfortable with and the person that's going to fight for you.